everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Beach Bum 101. We're just keep on going in different directions here, guys. Today is a cooking video. Yeah, your boy, your favorite beach bum can actually cook. So what we're going to do today is we are going to make my mom's chicken casserole. It's a recipe that's been in my family forever, and thought I might like to share it with you guys right here in the Beach Bum kitchen. So you're going to need 4 chicken breasts. Skinless and boneless is preferred. I went ahead and boiled them already for time constraints. You're going to need 20 ounces of Campbell's cream of chicken soup. See right there. Now, however you get 20 ounces is fine. I prefer to use the little cans. You can use big ones if you want. It doesn't really matter. You're going to need salt and pepper. And you're going to need stovetop stuffing, chicken flavored. If you choose to use the Pepperidge Farm or any other brand of stuffing, that's fine as well. As long as you follow all these steps, you're going to be good. Now, if you see back here in the background, we have got our soup on. You don't want to cook this soup all the way. All you want to do is get it to where it reduces and it is ready to follow the steps correctly. So as you can see here, well, you can't really, but you just trust me. This is ready for what we're going to use it for here in a bit. So we're going to go ahead and turn our stove off, and we are going to go ahead and preheat our oven. And we want our oven preheated at 400 degrees. 400 degrees right here on our oven. And we have ourselves our trusty casserole dish. So we're going to take some Pam and give a good spraying here in the bottom of the dish, so things won't bake and it make it a real pain in the ass to clean up. Now with a very sharp knife here, we are going to start dicing up our chicken. This can be all according to how you want to do it. I like mine I like it in small pieces. If you let it cool a little bit after you boil it, it's not such a pain. You can just take here and do like I'm doing here. And then you cut and get yourself going here a little bit. And what I like to do with each breast I cut up and prepare. Just looked at that video there. Sorry about my dome being cut completely off. There's not been an accident, but I am 6'4", so let's see if we can't change that a little bit here. That's a little better. Then we're going to continue on here with our chicken. Get it nice and fine. But as I said before, if you decide you want bigger chunks, that's fine too. You may just have to use more chicken, because your chicken definitely needs to cover the bottom of that casserole dish. You'll see why in a minute. Third, chicken breast. I recommend personally to let these chicken breasts cool at least an hour after you've boiled them up to temperature. I always boil my chicken to between 160 and 180, especially for this dish. May be a little bit different when I'm grilling or if I'm baking. That may vary a little bit. Basically, you know, contingent on what your recipe and what your taste is. I'm sure we all know, or at least we should, that we sure don't want any red or raw, undercooked chicken whatsoever, because you are just begging for a case of salmonella. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not fun. I've been there. I've had it. It was the devil. And we are about done here with our chicken breast. As soon as we're done here, I will aim the camera down at this casserole dish because you guys really need to see more of what I do here in prepping this. Then you need to see my shiny ball dome. All right. As you can see right here, we have us a nice chicken, have a nice bottom of the chicken here. This is all white meat, all breast, and we are completely covered here on the bottom of the dish. So now, you remember I told you that we want to go ahead and cook our soup only to the fact where it is reduced. We don't need to cook it all the way. What we're going to do here is before we pour this, we're going to take some salt. Give it just a little bit of salt. Doesn't have to be a lot. And a little bit of pepper. Again, that's something that I added to the dish. Does not have to be done. I think my mom did it. Not sure about my granny. But then we take and we pour this soup in until it completely submerges the chicken. Now you might want to ask, why do you need it submerged? Well, we're going to have to use the oven for this, right? So we don't want to dry our chicken out. What we're going to do is we are going to take our stovetop stuffing. And as I said earlier in the video, if you want, you can by all means use Pepperidge Farm, but we want to take and pour this until there is nothing exposed of any of the mixture. And see what I'm doing there? Just smoothing it out ever so slightly here. I'm a big presentation guy, so I don't want anything I cook not being friendly to the eyes. Another trick I learned from my mom and my granny. Continuing here till everything is poured and smoothed out. We have just a little bit left here, so give you a serving here. 12 ounces. 12 ounces will do this completely. Now we're going to take this and we're going to put it right here. It's going to be completely covered. Now, if you forget this next step, you are going to really have a problem, because when this comes out of the oven, your stuffing's going to be dry. It's going to be baked. It's going to be dry. Your inside underneath here is going to be fine, but you'll never be able to enjoy it because this is going to be so dry, you're going to be constantly drinking something. That's why I urge you guys, not to forget this step. You remember the leftover of our soup? Yeah, go right over the top. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be pretty, but it definitely needs to be there. Because who likes dry stuffing? All right. And right here is our chicken casserole, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. Oven just went off, which means it is preheated to 400 degrees. So, we are going to open up our oven door. And we are going to slide this baby in the oven. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'll put it on the top rack here. I don't want to burn that bottom there. All righty. And then we will be back here, and I can give you a full time. I think we're going to let this sit for about 30 minutes. So we will be back in a little bit to show you the finished product, and of course have a world famous taste test. So hang on, stay tuned. And it is that time, 30 minutes later, guys. Here is the finished product. So, how do you know if this is any good? Well, I have a plan to hopefully prove it. Come on in here. I'd like you guys to meet my beautiful wife, Sandy, who is going to give us a whiskey-style review of this chicken casserole. 0 meaning she will flush it down the commode and she wants to barf. 10 being it's the best thing ever. So, let us go here. We're going to cut just a little bit here. Well, I will tell you this, it does not feel dry at all. Right here. And understand, guys, when this comes out of the oven, it is extremely, extremely hot. So if you'll come here, let it cool a little bit, and then one bite, and then you give us a score. Those are the rules.
At 8.7.
8.7. Woo! 8.7. 8.7. We got in the eights. Let's see here if I agree. That is good. We nailed it, guys. 8.7 for me is a little high because I always am critical of what I cook. I never try just to get on here and say, you know, oh, it was great, I cooked it, let's put it over. So, judging this by the same thing I judge whiskey reviews, I'm going to give it a solid 7. A solid 7.0. Solid. And that is about it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like more cooking content, be sure to let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you so like. You can get a hold of us at BeachBum101 on YouTube, Beach_Bum1450 on Instagram, and BeachBum1450 on Snapchat. We appreciate you guys so much for coming and spending a little time with us. Just FYI, we do upload new videos every Monday, and here on the Grand Strand, warm weather is much closer than it was when we started the channel. So prepare for a lot of motorcycle content, some more content with Jezebel, and we are going to redo my first motorcycle ever and make it a cool bar type chopper. Guys, thanks again so much for all the support out here. We hope you like the content we're creating, and we will talk next Monday if I don't drop a surprise one in there soon. Here at Beach Bum 101, you just never know. Have a great day. Thank you, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.